Hey folks, afternoon. Welcome back to Three's In. Bobo here. One of the things I've always enjoyed is learning about other cultures. I was raised in the Air Force from 1950 to about 1964 and lived in Selfridge, Michigan, Kadena, Okinawa, Davis-Monthan, Arizona, Ramey, Puerto Rico, Westover, Massachusetts. I'm sorry. When I was up there in 1960, they told me the correct pronunciation was Massachusetts because they had sent the ass to Washington. And today, I know better than that. So Westover, Massachusetts. I apologize sincerely. And then on to Chambly, France, from Chambly down up to Wiesbaden, where I graduated from high school. Anyway, I used to love interacting with local cultures, learning a little bit of their languages, some of their heritage, some of their traditions, and so forth. And that's why when I would hear a what do I want to call it? How do I want to frame it? An accent is good enough for this video. On the radio, it perked me up. I used to love to listen to those guys, whether it be German, Latino, Japanese, whatever. Just had an ear for it and loved to listen to them. At any rate, over the period of my 17 years at the airline, I heard these two stories a couple times. Although I did not witness them, either one of them, I'm pretty sure they did occur. The first one was for purpose of the story, let's call it Aeromexico jet on the way into Detroit one afternoon. And these guys were kind of taking their sweet time with the descent to the point it made the air traffic controller a little bit nervous. So he calls them up. He says, Aeromexico, he says, Detroit approach. Are you going to be able to make the fix at 30 miles at 12,000 feet? And this voice comes back and says, Detroit approach, sometime we do, sometime we don't. And that was it. The other one I heard, I don't know whether it was from C-141s or the airlines, but this air traffic controller gave this Hispanic pilot a clearance, and he came back with Royer. And the air traffic controller got a little snarly. He said, Royer what? He got kind of quiet. The guy says, Royer Doyer? I mean, what can you say about Royer Doyer? So those are two stories that walked through my mind last night as I was trying to sleep, and I thought I'd start out this afternoon with those two. At any rate, I'll tell you a couple others here as we go along, but for now, this is Bobo. Base gear. Stop.